Welcome back to my study. In the previous video, I described a little bit about how I will approach Bible study in my own personal life and how that might translate to our conversations we have here. Basically, what I said is that we're going to really carefully follow the author and wait until the author himself clarifies any ambiguity. Let me give an example. So early in chapter 1 is a very familiar verse. I'm confident that the one who began a good work in you will complete it until the day of Christ. You may have memorized that Bible verse in the past. Good one to memorize if you haven't, good one to know if you've never read it before. But it can mean a lot of different things. For those of us who grew up in a more, I grew up Baptist or maybe a Reformed perspective, you might have a tendency to think of that as a reference to eternal security. So if God brought you to faith, then He's going to keep you saved. You're not going to lose your salvation. You're going to make it through. The other option might be it could, instead of being focused on justification the moment we get saved, it could be focused on sanctification or our spiritual maturity, God helping us grow godly. If God brought us into faith, He's going to help us continually grow our faith and grow more godly and grow more fruitful in our faith all the way through until the day of Christ. There's actually a third option as well when you look at the whole context of the book of Philippians that could potentially be included. It could mean, I wrote this one down because this is a little bit different. I'm convinced that the one who compelled you to give me money, this is Paul talking, at the beginning of my ministry will not let you stop until the end, until you fulfilled your commitment. And so that could be a very financially oriented plea by Paul. Which one is it? I don't know. I haven't watched the movie yet. If you don't know what that reference means, watch the previous video. I don't know. I haven't watched the movie yet. So we want to wait until Paul tells us which one of those three options is the right option. Somewhere at some point later in the book, we can believe, we can hope at least, that Paul's going to clarify what this text means a little bit more specifically. That's how we'll approach studying the book of Philippians together. That's how I approach studying the book of Philippians, and hope you'll join me.